Rock Bottom is here for good, baby, and we're going to the depths of Bikini Bottom.
Like I said, I'll be right here when you get back at this spot in the dark by myself.
This update is absolutely massive, and I know I always say that, but this time it's even more true than it's ever been before. Not only are we dropping a brand new story mode, that's 10 new chapters, 3 difficulties with 2 new endless modes, but we're dropping 5 new units and a new mount, and that's not even all. We have a bunch of quality of life we've done, and I'm gonna go over all of it in this video, so buckle up, buttercups. Also, there's a brand new code in this video, so keep your eyes peeled. So I think the first thing we have to talk about is these 5 new units and how you can get them. As you can see, we have Sand Creature, JoJo, Glove World, SpongeBob, Tiff, and Bert. Now, the Sand Creature is our epic unit, and it's full AoE with 840 damage, 2.3 cooldown, and 14 range. Then we have a legendary JoJo unit that does pierce damage with 2,365 damage, 1.5 cooldown, and 18 range. Then Glove World SpongeBob, who's also a legendary but does splash damage with 1,900 damage, 2.4 cooldown, and 17 range. And then a mythic Tiff that does splash damage with 575 damage, 2 cooldown, and 18 range. And then we made a video on this bad boy yesterday. Bert, he does splash damage. He's a mythic with also like this acid poison effect with 1,575 damage, 1.6 cooldown, and 20 range. Now, 4 of these 5 units are in the gem summon, whether you're in the standard banner or the boosted banner. And if you go to details, 2 of them are mythic. As you can see here, this is their drop chances. We have 1 legendary and then the epic here. We've even shuffled the featured banners to have different characters so you don't get a Mermaid Man and a Man Ray in the banner at the same time anymore. And obviously in the boosted banner, the rates are boosted and you have a better chance of getting the new units. But you're probably wondering, wait, how do I get Glove World SpongeBob? Well, he's going to be a drop unit from the brand new Rock Bottom map. And speaking of brand new, look at this UI. We completely overhauled the Chapter Select and World Select UI, and it is so much cooler now. But if you look at Rock Bottom here, here's our 10 new chapters, our 2 new endless modes. You can see the 3 difficulties here. This has the most rewards of any world we've ever released, plus a new exclusive food, Glove Candy, that is the most OP food that drops in the game. Now, if you scroll to the back here, you can see the chances are 5% for the Glove World SpongeBob to drop, but he also drops as a shiny, a wumbo, or a shiny wumbo with a 2.5% chance for shiny, 1.5% for wumbo, and 0.5 for shiny wumbo. And it doesn't matter which difficulty you play, you have the same chance to get it, so you can literally play on whatever difficulty you want. But speaking of difficulties, if you clear Rock Bottom on Nightmare this weekend, that means beating all 10 chapters on Nightmare mode, you are going to unlock an exclusive, limited Glove World balloon mount. That's right, the balloon that SpongeBob has in the episode can be yours, and it's a very unique mount that operates in a very unique way. And that mount is literally this weekend only. It leaves Monday at midnight Central Time, so basically going into Tuesday morning. But I'm going to show you these units, their attacks, and all of their stats when upgraded in Rock Bottom map. But before I do that, we have to go over some quality of life, because we got some great quality of life updates in this overall package. So when the update drops, if you head over to the unit index, which is this thing right over here, you can actually see what we now call an effect type chart. This chart is going to show you what every effect in the game does, like, you know, poison or sleep, and how they prioritize in game if you have multiple units that have multiple different effects. But that's not all. You know this dude over here, the Flying Dutchman that takes you to the trading hub? We have made trading quality of life changes that have been highly requested. In trading, you can now search players' names, so no longer will you have to scroll down a long list of names. But that is not all. You can also just literally click or tap on a player in trading to initiate a trade with them. So you no longer have to search or even scroll for players' names. If someone says something, you see the chat bubble above their head and it seems interesting, just click on them or tap on them and you can start a trade. And that's not even all the quality of life. Like I already mentioned, we have this new story mode UI that looks really clean. I love it. It shows the bosses. It's really fun. But the next quality of life feature is actually going to take place in rock bottom or in a level, so let's join a game. So as you can see, I'm in the new rock bottom map, and we have Glove World SpongeBob here. He's terrified. He doesn't know how to get home, and Bikini Bottom is way up there, and none of these buses want to pick him up. So you have to save his life and protect him from the creatures of rock bottom. And in this map, we have brand new enemies that you're going to have to face. And you can see this map is very long and very interestingly laid out. Now, let me showcase you some of these units. So the first unit we have is the sand creature, who is an epic. So we are going to set him here, and as you can see, he does this awesome like front flip splash attack. It is so cool. Here's his base stats. We are at 840 damage, 2.3 cooldown, 14 range, but fully maxed out, we have 2100 damage with a 2 cooldown and 21 range. He is an absolute nuke of a unit, especially for an epic, a great starter option. The next unit is JoJo, who is a Pierce unit. We're gonna set JoJo down here. He shoots this like bubbly fury of water and bubbles that pierces enemies, and here's his base stats: 2300 damage, 1.5 cooldown, 18 range, but maxed out almost 6000 damage, 1.3 cooldown, 27 range. We are going to delete my boy the sand creature right now and allow JoJo to shine a little bit as some of these units make it out here. But as you see, each of these units are also an enemy here in rock bottom because that only makes sense. Okay, so as you can see, this unit, JoJo, literally just erases everything that turns this corner with his Pierce attack. It is absolutely beautiful, piercing multiple units at a time. But now let's go set up our boy Glove World SpongeBob. Glove World SpongeBob, 1900 damage, 2.4 cooldown, and 17 range, but maxed out, 4750 damage, 2 cooldown with 25.5 range, doing splash damage though. Oh my gosh, it just flattened the sand creature. And here they come. This is gonna be gnarly here. This is gonna be absolutely gnarly. Just like absolutely deleting everybody. And then we have Tiff, who we have not shown off yet. This is a mythic splash unit doing 575 damage with 2 cooldown and 18 range. But at max out, we have almost 1500 damage, 1.7 cooldown, and 27 range. And just look at this. I love the splash effect because it does like this pierce line of laser and then just like this splash that electrifies everything in its wake. And we made a dedicated video on Bird, so I don't feel like we necessarily have to show Bird off here. If you want to see more about Bird and his stats and his attack type, definitely go check out the video from yesterday. And if you want to see how far these guys go, tune into Sunday's live stream. I am going to be pushing these units to the max. And another quality of life change we did is the unit manager. So now you can change a unit's attack priority and upgrade them and see which upgrade they're at all on this screen. So let me just place a sand creature to show you. So you can see that he's at upgrade 0, he's level 1. You just have so much more information here. You can swap through attack priorities because we have more attack priorities coming soon. And as you upgrade, you can just see the upgrades tick, and then you can see it's at max. So it's beautiful. Now to play Rock Bottom, you have to complete Sandy's Tree Dome to get there in the story mode progression. But we've made Sandy's Tree Dome easier, and we've removed the conditions. So there's no longer hot and cold conditions. Or I should say dry and cold. You might see those appear again in challenges in the future, but you're not gonna have to deal with them in story mode. One last thing I haven't mentioned yet is there's obviously new achievements because we have the new Rock Bottom world, so grind through all these achievements and get all of these amazing rewards all over again for the new story mode. I'm sure there's things I'm missing, so come join the game, experience the update for yourself, but I gotta go, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Here is the code. Enjoy it, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention there's ×2 faction points all weekend. This is the last full weekend of the faction race. So get in and help your faction out, earn your faction points, buy all your rewards from the shop. Okay, now I gotta go. See ya.